Happy lunch hour, gang. Okay, I'm still fighting this cold, so bear with my sinusy voice. How many times have we all talked about neighbors that we have or people in general that we know that are completely oblivious to what's going on in the world? You know, have nothing put back, so if the world goes to shit, they have no food, no water, no power, no way to defend themselves, anything, right? We've all got people like that around us. What's going to happen, which is already happening, when they leave? Okay, I got to go somewhere else. How many of you in your neighborhoods, anywhere around you, up the street, half a mile away, whatever it would be, have a house that's for sale on your street, or have a property that people use as a vacation home, a summer cottage, whatever, right? Probably most everybody, okay? Not that houses stay on the market too long anymore, but even I can drive around here and find for sale signs. Has anybody noticed the viral TikTok video that is going around? This guy's got like 300,000 views on it. Some Venezuelan migrant who is now, mind you this, okay? This is a Venezuelan migrant, first off, who somehow can pay for a cell phone and service to create TikTok videos. Okay, they're so poor, but he's got a cell phone. And if he's from Venezuela, he must be using roaming services, right? That gets expensive. But he's out there telling people how to legally take possession of abandoned homes. Right. Okay. Now, the laws are different everywhere. Some states have different squatters' rights, housing laws, et cetera, et cetera. But give you New York City. New York City says if you're living if you're a squatter in a house for 30 days, you can legally say you have possession of it. Okay. Even if you have a squatter in a house, it's practically impossible in 49 states. Florida's the only one who put a common sense law through a couple of weeks ago that the police can toss them out. Okay? The other 49 states, you've got to go through the legal process of eviction, which costs a boatload of money and a boatload of time. Okay? And all of a sudden, maybe if you're lucky, you can get these people out. We've all seen the stories here over the last year of people deployed. And I mean, that was a story about a woman from Georgia who was deployed, National Guard, I believe she was, who was deployed to can't come home and find squatters in her house. You see the story, it was in California somewhere. Squatters went in and then were renting the mansion to some OnlyFans model, if you want to use that term, for $2,000 a month to shoot videos in. Yeah, this is getting crazy. Now, you live in your home. It's not going to be a big deal. Nobody's going to come squat in your house. I mean, it's not like you're going to go to the grocery store and come back and there's going to be people in your house. So that's a possibility. But they haven't lived there long enough to say, hey, we live here now. It's like, no, I went to the grocery store. You weren't here. I came back. You are. But what about that house up the street that's for sale? Or, like I said, is a summer home? What are you going to do when the illegals move in? Are you going to be able to alert the owner? Do you know how? Hey, these people aren't supposed to be here. Somebody just broke in the door and they're living in this house. Call the police. Somehow help to get them out. Because if you don't, the next thing that happens is, oh, they need gasoline. They'll come steal yours. They want food. They'll go pilfer through your garden. Oh, they want a car. Hey, you know what? We'll steal the one out of your driveway. Or worse, keep your daughters and your wives safe. Okay. It's not like we've heard all these great stories about all these illegals here, about how upstanding citizens they are, how much they've really contributed to the betterment of the community, right? You know, you look at New York and the selling stuff that they stole on the street, on the sidewalks, or Lake and Riley. Yes, Joe, I can get her name right. You know, pick a day and you see a story about somebody murdered, somebody raped, a brothel opening up. Is that what you want in the house up the street from you? Hey, you know what? We've got 15 illegals there, and we're going to set up our own little, best little whorehouse in pick a state. Okay? This is what's going on. The government's not doing anything to stop this. You know this, okay? Not the federal government. Most of the state governments, they're getting their hands tied by the courts, saying you can't do it. It's up to us. It's up to the people in the neighborhoods to say, oh, hell no, are you coming in here? And you can't say, nobody can come up and say, oh, that's racist. No, because are these people doing this Mexicans, Haitians, Chinese, Indians, Europeans? Pick one. Are they from Venezuela? I don't know. Ask the guy who just had 300,000 views on a TikTok video from Venezuela and how to steal people's homes. You think BlackRock is the problem? No. This is going to be the problem. Completely destroying a community immediately. They're not coming in to better your community. They are coming in to bring crime in. The first crime they committed was coming here, and now the next one they're saying, we're going to go steal somebody's house. And they're not coming in and going, gee, you know what? I think I'm going to put roses out in front here and make this house look all pretty again. No. They're coming here for a roof over their head so they can sell drugs, kidnap kids, sex traffic women, you name it. Ain't nothing good coming from it. You need to, each and every one of us, need to find out what the squatters' rights laws are in your state, in your city, in your county. And you need to keep your eyes open for who is in any of these vacant buildings. Because if you don't, they are going to be on your property, and there's nothing you can do about it. At least legally. Pinball out.